And so, working at Potbellies, what did I do the majority of the time? Clean dishes, take out the trash, do prep work, and then once in a while I was on the make line. And I ended up quitting because the Potbellies was on Skokie and Dundee Road, right next to my church. And one day, all these people that were in my small group came in. They didn't know I worked there. And they ate at the table. And I went by the table and, said hi. And I took care of their garbage. And I wiped up their table and took care of everything as I was doing all the floor maintenance. And they belittled me. So I quit. Truly. And I did work for Panera. And they had me cleaning the tables and that. And then one of the guys I worked with at Children's, who was an advisor as well, came in and he ate at the table, and I came by the table and I said hi to him. He's the big finance guy. And he just gave me, not the greatest look or friendliness. And I cleaned up his table and everything. And again, I ended up quitting there as well. These people maintaining their big jobs, and here am I cleaning the trash and wiping the tables and cleaning the bathroom. And they looked down upon me. But they get to maintain their luxury houses and cars and that. And I get to sleep on the floor. And I get to grovel for any pennies. Because remember, no one gave me health care. Remember, the government turned me down. Cook County closed me down. They didn't help me with my medical condition. They made everything impossible to get treatment. Truly, they made it impossible to get food. They made it impossible to get treatment. They prolonged. That's why my therapist said they all fucked me. That my ex started the domino with my brother Carl by letting me go. Instead of getting me help and treatment because you so love me. And now I need that help. And what do? You cut me off and kick me out. So these motherfuckers, everybody's kicked me in the balls. Anything I've ever gotten from was overcoming them trying to kill me and doing it the right way. No one gave me shit. Not only didn't they give me shit, they made it fucking unbelievably difficult for me to get over my illnesses. The reason that I had to stop going to martial arts is I ran out of money. My mom saw me. She went down there. I took her for my belt ceremonies a few times, and everything. But I ran out of money. And then I had to go to the bellies. I tried to continue after I stopped. And the Bellies was in Rogers Park. And Ken was up there, a black guy. You know, he's in high finance and everything. And he kind of just looked at me. He got his black belt and completed everything. And he looked down on me. Truly. And I tried to restart in Rogers, but I started and I couldn't afford to continue. I had to stop. Constantly trying to get my black belt. But that's been the whole way in my life. Either I'm forced to move and terminate. So these different martial artists, I didn't stop because I wanted to stop. I started martial arts when I was with Spooner at Dirtbags. But what happened? They fired me from Dirtbags. Wrongfully. Had to stop. I had to stop when I was pulled out of school in 1988. I went to martial arts as a class, and also I went to martial arts as a school. And again, everything was taken away from me. And it goes over and over and over again. Constant carpet pulled out of the rug, and I got to quit. But these motherfuckers, the government gives them a protected class. The government gives them all kinds of financing. The government gives them everything to make it. And the government didn't do shit for me. They made it hard as shit. Unbelievably difficult. So, it's interesting how that works. Where no one gave me all those houses I moved from, pulled out of from one house to another, we started on Wilson, we were forced out of that into Drake, then I was forced out of that into foster home, then I was forced out of the foster home back to Drake, and then Drake to Deerfield, Deerfield to the city to Riverwoods. Well, we moved multiple times in Deerfield. So, how is that on educational capabilities? Where I watch all these people get all these resources that everybody feels sorry for the fucking bum. And they cry. And they feel sorry. Oh, you have such a horrible life. And, oh, such a sob story. Oh, you've had it so rough. I don't know. How many times did people try to kill you? Truly. How many? From childhood on up. How many times did people try to kill you? But you've had it so fucking rough. How many times have you been, attacked with baseball bats or pipes or knives or guns? Or how many times have you had your flesh ripped? How many times have you had your shit crushed? How many times have you had things go through you? How many times, truly, how many times have you suffered? How many times have you had your head slammed off the ground? How many times? How many accidents have you been in where you slammed into a wall and pulled every muscle in your body? How many times? And did my brother do anything for me? He didn't do shit for me. I still had to get up and pay the bills and go to work and everything else. And I had proof in my medical records I pulled every muscle in my body. But I still had to get up and take care of everything. No one gave a fuck. My brother visited me when I was there afterwards. He came over to the house once, and he saw I was in the bed. He didn't give a shit. He didn't come over and like, oh, here, I'm going to take care of this for you or do that. Nah, John didn't sweep the floors or mop or take out the trash or take any burden off of me. Never. So no one ever gave a fuck. My mom didn't come over and bring me anything or treat me or any of that. So somehow I'm supposed to cry for you motherfuckers who do these fucking evil things all over the fucking place. And then I'm supposed to be there and give you grace and feel sorry that you're going to burn in hell. I don't feel sorry you're going to burn in hell. You're going where you fucking deserve. Where your works show you belong. So again, why the fuck? I mean, my whole life, no one. When I hit the wall, there was no ambulance in that. I had to get up and take a cab home and then get my car towed. There was nothing. No one fucking cared. Nothing. And so through all of that, I worked at all these charities, helping all these people, and God watched. He watched me do all of this where everybody was cutting my throat, lying, cheating, stealing, deceiving me, fucking tormenting me, the black guy beating the fucking shit out of me from childhood. And there I'm at Urban Ministries, Pacific Garden, Salvation, PAD, serving all these black people. And God watched as I'm doing all this for them, driving to North Chicago, I Have a Dream, and many others. And he watched me donating blood and everything, as they did nothing but try to kill me, beat me down, lie to me, cheat from me, steal from me, and everything else. And then somehow, when God tells you he's going to kill you if you don't fucking bow down, truly, bow down, motherfucker. Look at this piece of shit. So, truly, and you say, oh, police, we're doing this. This motherfucker almost rammed me with his car. And then I'm supposed to be scared of him? Hey, motherfucker! You almost hit me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, you fucking piece of shit. Fucking. Oh, yeah. See? Because he doesn't see me lynching him. But if I could string up the motherfucker right now, do you think he'd be pulling down, or would he be pissing in his pants? See, if I was fully able, I'm the most lethal person you ever met. And people can testify, my martial arts teachers and that. And if I'm healthy, you're fucked. But now, somehow, you can do this. Because before, remember this, I fucking leveled them. I beat the living fucking shit out of them. So believe me, they paid. So again, when they did these things, I had that physical capability. So God says he wants you to empower me through community fucking action, where I don't lift a finger, you do it, like they said in Ghana. They told me, don't worry, Michael, we'll stone them to death. And when I went in the market or into the thing, it was like parting the Red Sea. And this is the God's honest truth. or our guard with a gun. And I sat outside with him and talked about everything. And then he said to me, you don't have to be worried. If anyone comes, I'll put a bullet in their fucking head. So go ahead and sleep in peace. So whether I was sleeping or going outside, no one would fucking dare. And it was nice being in a community that gives you respect for all you're doing for them. Because I was there and they gave me respect, not to Tom, not to any of them. Do you know why they gave me respect? Because I worked harder than anyone. Any of them. It's not their place. And as they said, they didn't see a missionary working harder than me. As they said, they couldn't believe how fucking hard I worked. I moved more buckets of cement than anyone. And they were unbelievably, and every day I repeated it, incredible amounts of fucking effort. And you know, it felt good for my soul. Just hard work. I always loved hard work. It felt so refreshing. So I grew up differently, loving hard work, loving giving 100% of myself. Oh yeah, that's Michael Jordan. Let's see him, the greatest of all time. He, even when he was sick, hardly ever. Or Cal Ripken Jr. They give it their fucking all. But I earned that respect. It wasn't given. It was done through action. And they all grew to respect me. Not Tom, the youth minister. They didn't give two shits about the motherfucker. They watched actions, not words. And so it's a bunch of bullshit. I've earned my shit. And as God said to me as a child, Christians talk too much. They should shut the fuck up and deliver. They have a big fucking mouth. Too much through the fucking mouth. Not enough action. And then I go to the University of Chicago, right? And my accounting teacher, he works for the diocese. And oh yeah, I had two other girls that worked for the Chicago diocese. And they told me, Catholics are pieces of shit. They give too little, whether monetary or physically working. And they run the donations. Just like Jen counted the collections at Lakeview and used to tell me, truly, not who, but overall, what she saw, and then knowing them from their professions. And like the one Asian doctor driving the Mercedes and convertible and luxury, and he fucking pilfers everything from the church. He gives nothing, and he milks the church of everything. And she knows his business. She knows where he works. He drives the finest of cars and luxury clothes. And then he goes for every freebie the church has. Milking, and he gives nothing to the church. Parasites. Unlike me, from day one, as a small child, I did for the church. The church didn't do for me. I volunteered and did all this for the church all through my life. And then I donated physically. And the church didn't do shit for me. And actually made my life incredibly hard because they gave it to the freeloaders all the respect. Big freaking difference. And so they gave the respect to the fucking freeloaders.